So today I'm doing a video that's a bit different than what I usually post. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my art studio. So it's not really an total art studio, it's more like an art corner where I have my desk and where I store my art supplies and things like that, and I do share it with other members of my family, so I'm not going to show the whole thing, but I'll just show you like my desk area, where I store my art supplies, all that kind of fun stuff. And this is kind of my setup that I've had for about going on like 7 months now. I change it around sometimes, but it's kind of what's most like convenient for me. So some of the placement, like where I place my art supplies, might not be where you would place them. It might look a little messy and cluttered, but believe me, it's all organized in my brain. And so I just want to show you guys, like, yeah, it seemed like something you guys would be interested in. So I love watching studio tours. I think they're so fun. I always find inspiration from them. One little like disclaimer, I know a lot of artists who do studio tours caption them as like honest studio tours, and they kind of leave them messy, and I think that's like a personal preference up to the artist. But I did clean my studio before I'm filming it, just because I think that I should show it as organized as possible, so that you guys can clearly see like where I put everything. And I really do try to clean it so it's not like fake or anything, you know. But anyway, this is a long intro, so grab a drink, grab your favorite snack, and let's get into it. So firstly, you might have saw it in the beginning, this is my desk. She's a little old. I've had her for probably like 3 years now, and I just refuse to get rid of her. If you haven't noticed, I like have drawn on her and there's like paint splatters everywhere, and I just think she's so gorgeous, and I don't mind a little mess on my art desk. I mean, that's what it's for anyway. And so yeah, this is her in her full beauty. Don't mind my sewing machine on the floor. And then next to it, I have this like art cart that I store most of my art supplies in, and I have stuff like behind it as well. So for like more of a full, I guess, shot of the whole thing, this is it. I have my art desk, my art cart that I use, and then that little like cork board on the wall, which I put like little prints and stuff on. I like to change it up every month, so sometimes I'll kind of like feature it in my videos. Anyway, let's start with the desks. So this is probably the main surface that you guys see in like literally all of my videos. It changes a lot. It looks a little cluttered, but I like it like this because everything is just in reach for me. I have little like knickknacks and stuff, a candle. I like to store things in teacups and cups just because I collect teacups. I think they're absolutely gorgeous, and so yeah, I like to store my art supplies in them, and like jars and things. And then I have this teacup that's like, it's not that snazzy, and so I was like, I can just use it for something. So I use this for like my inks to pour water into. I keep my pencil sharpenings in this little like broken teacup. I like to make my space seem very like inspiring, and so that's why I like to have a lot of pretty things on my desk, and I put leaves everywhere. This is where I keep all of my like fancier drawing pencils. So I have like 6B pencils, all my HB pencils are in here. I don't use them as much as I do like my mechanical pencils, but I do use these sometimes. Here is where I store my trusty pencil pouch. You guys have seen this if you watched my favorite art supplies video. I love this girly. I use her for like to store a lot of my art supplies that just don't have a home. So just to give you a little sneak peek, I have sticky notes in there. There's like pens and highlighters. Here is a dirty paint water jar that I have a bunch of my paintbrushes in. Don't even look at that. I need to clean those. Over here I have these little crates. I don't know if you guys have seen these, but they're pretty popular like in the art community, I guess. Basically, I got these off of Amazon, by the way, but I think a lot of people get them from Hay, like Hay Crates, I think the website is called. But I store my oil paints in them and my gouache paints. And what's super cool about them is you can actually take them apart and then like fold them. Actually, I think I did it the wrong way. Oh, no, wait, that was right. My bad. Okay, just like this, and then you can like bring them places. Mine's a little dirty, but you got the gist of it. Alright, so that is most of it. I don't know, I just have these dried flowers here that I was drying for like projects and stuff. Besides that, we just have my little cork board here that you guys have probably seen like a million times. I just hang different like random cute prints and quotes and like drawings, paint chips. And I don't know, I just think I like to change it up for each season or month. I have this cute little picture here. So basically I am planning this summer to do sort of a studio kind of art corner makeover. I have actually, you know what, I'll show you when we get there. Alright, so we're moving on to this drawer. She's a little rickety. Basically not going to go too in depth because I don't have like a complex organization system or anything. I just have different like prints that I've printed out on like copy paper and different origami paper that I put quotes on and just random folders. This is what I keep all of my, like some of my mechanical pencils in, so I can just quickly grab them. We have some zines back here, some like note cards, scissors, geometry stuff, which I don't even use. Here I store all of my stamps and my like stamp pads and everything. I'm a little bit obsessed with them, as you can see. And then I have one of those little like hay crates or whatever they're called again, and I store washi tape and stickers from artists and like just stickers that I've collected and stuff in here. Some fruit. Alright, we're moving over here. So I have 3 drawers here which are going to be super messy, so just bear with me. They're also kind of tough to open, so just like, yeah. Alright, so here is where I store all of my prints that I have literally just been collecting to hang up on this wall right here. As you can see, there's only that one lone like rose print, and so I've been collecting prints. I'm gonna cover this wall in different posters and prints soon enough, but I've just been collecting them for now. I also just have some like random journals and stuff. Alright, so this middle drawer is where I keep my extra art supplies, and it looks messy, but believe me, it really isn't. It's just a facade. So we have this little pouch which I have all of my really old art supplies in, and I don't really use them unless I just want to challenge myself. Ooh, I've actually been looking for this boy. Alright, we have this little cute glass jar that I keep binder clips in to hold my sketchbooks. These babies right here are my favorite mechanical pencils. I started using them a couple months ago, and they are just, they're amazing. I have some old like digital drawing stuff, like digital pens, and just some other super random stuff in here. Alright, so I'm not even going to show you this drawer here. It just has actual crap in it. It's just a bunch of craft stuff and stuff that I've like hoarded that I'm going to use, but I'll just spare you that. The floor looks super dirty, and the reason why is because during Inktober I spilled my bottle of ink on the floor, so don't think it's anything gross. It's just ink. I have some like frames here that I'm meaning to use soon. Alright, so we're moving on to the art cart. Guys, if I would say that I recommend like any of the things I have in my corner, I would say get an art cart like this. I got this one at Michael's, and it's a lifesaver. It fits everything so compactly but also openly, so it's like aesthetically pleasing, and it was a great investment. Okay, so I bought one of these wooden like tray things that you can put on top. This doesn't come with the tray, but I bought it to put on top so I could like store things in here that I didn't want people seeing. I have some of my skulls, painted skulls displayed on here. This is just a cute like mug that I use for paint water. Okay, so this As you can see, it's a little broken. It's a little like marker display holder that I got at Michael's a couple years ago. It's by Artist Loft. Now, I do not recommend this at all. It's not cool. Like, it breaks all the time. It's actually supposed to go like this, but you're not supposed to store alcohol markers like that, so I have to turn it sideways, which means it tips all the time. It's horrible, but it's what I got, so we're just gonna work with it. I have these little like planter cups that I use. I store all of my fine liners and little like gel pens in here. What you doing in there? You don't belong in there. Back here I store my like brush pens and stuff. I like to use these for decorating cards and then like sketchbook pages. Inside of here, I'm gonna see if I can open this without spilling anything. So I had to end up moving everything. In here, I just store my India inks, my black inks there, and then just my colored ones. I use those mostly for Inktober. Alright, so on this little second shelf, I store my skin tone Ohuhu markers, my watercolor paints, my Himi wash, another one of those little crates that I store all of my Prismacolors and like cheap colored pencils in, and then I store my Prismacolor pencil tins in there. In the bottom here, it's so discombobulated. I hope you can see. This is not supposed to be there. Okay, so I straightened it out a little bit more. I store my big bag of like acrylic paints. I'm planning on upgrading, by the way, on those. I just want to use them up. And then I have little like palettes that I haven't finished, some paint brushes, my stamp things, which does not look very efficient, but believe me, it's fine. Little like coasters that I've painted, my walnut oil for oil painting, Mod Podge. Yeah, just tons of crusty palettes I need to clean. Then if we sort of roll this, if you heard that noise, that was this falling. That's why I do not recommend this at all. It's so horrible. Oh my gosh, no, now they're getting to my paint water. Alright, so I have a lot of little random craft thingies back there. I have my mini easel, and then I have these huge canvases my mom ordered maybe a year ago for a project, and we never did it, but I should use up these canvases because they need some color. Alright, so believe it or not, that's it. She's small, but she's cute, and I love this, my studio corner. I am so blessed. I thank the Lord that I have such a pretty space to create artwork, and there's so much sun in here all the time when it's sunny, and it's just such an amazing environment, and so I'm truly thankful for it. Even though she's a little small, a little messy, I love it. So cozy. Again, I am planning on kind of redoing this little corner a little bit this summer. And so if you have any ideas, then I would love to hear them. I have a lot of little things up my sleeve, things I've been saving to kind of revamp this place. But definitely let me know if you have any ideas or things that you do in your studio. I would love to know like any organization hacks that you guys have, because my stuff is like everywhere and it works for me, but I guess it would be nice to be more organized. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to you guys that were requesting a video like this. I actually really enjoyed making this video, and I want to make more videos that aren't only like sitting down and drawing, but like doing other things around the studio. Still art related, but a little bit more like chill like this. And so again, let me know what you would like to see. And yeah, thank you again so much for watching. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. I've never said that before. This is so awkward. Anyway, thank you again. I hope you have a lovely day, and see you guys next time. Bye.